Oh jezus, gewoon fucking hard in mijn kont gehad. Lekker wel. Kut! Oeh, fuck, ze komen van rechts. Ah, rechts, ja, daar zo. Er nog eentje waarschijnlijk. Just. Cuts. Ja, verwacht ik wel lekker. Dus, dat is lekker. Het is al laat door.
What you about to see?
Oh fuck. Auw. Fucking flikken.
Easy now.
Nou, dat is niet slim wel. Nou ja, maar niet uit eigenlijk.
Let's go.
I'll see you all at the selection ceremony, ladies. I especially hope you show up.
Let me guess. He's rich.
That's Etios, the scion of the most influential family in Chaos.
Jezus.
Wife-choosing ceremony is tomorrow. We need Eros' blessing.
Hij is een fucking klotenlul met een
You hope
dikke
to marry into
raketwerper.
riches.
No, my feelings are for Etios, not his wealth.
Even
Waarom?
if your feelings for him are real,
Die gast heeft
they get
gewoon...
stronger with like me.
No, I really am in love with him.
You better start praying like the rest of them.
No, I have to stand out. If I do what everyone else is doing, I'll never be picked by Eros or Etios. I need
Ja,
to
dat
do
bedoel ik, ja.
something.
Ah,
Anything. Anything. Yes. Anything. Eros? Please. His ears are stuffed full with the prattling of these women.
Ja, man,
Let
zit er ook
me
weer eentje
help.
te campen daar.
I'm a witch of Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and magic. I know just the thing. A love potion.
Ridiculous. Love potions are a myth.
I'll buy it from you, please. Sell it to me. And don't let the others hear you. I don't need your drachmi. I spread the word of Hecate freely. But a love potion is tailored to the imbiber. I have to make one. Just for you. And once you've drained every last drop of it down your pretty throat, you will exude pure, irresistible beauty. Aetios will fall in love with you instantly.
Jezus.
First, we'll need two things. A cask of the finest wine and some wild mushrooms. But where
Ja, ze
can I
zitten hier
find
allemaal
that at
fucking...
such short notice? I'm sure the Mystios could procure these items for you. Please, Mystios. Please, you've got to help me. In the name of love. And a lot of drachmi. Well, I'll give you all I've got. If Etios picks me, I'll be sure to give you even more.
Fine. I'll get the ingredients for your love potion. The finest wine. Isn't much to go on. How will I get it?
A shipment of expensive wine was lost in a shipwreck recently. Look around the wreckage in Pirate Bay, and you'll find a cask or two. If it hasn't already been pillaged by pirates. It's beached on the west coast of the island.
Where will I find wild mushrooms?
No. A new shipment of
Oh.
very special mushrooms has arrived at the customs warehouse. Fetch me some of those.
That's all. I'll see to the items.
Excellent. Meet us at the temple on the hilltop when you're done.
That's the shipwreck with the wine. Hope the pirates haven't gotten here yet.
Tuurlijk, jong. Dit is toch ook gewoon niet leuk meer, joh. Ik ga gewoon de hele tijd dood.
Leuk spel, hè?
Doe bitch. Oh.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. That must be the shipwreck she was talking about.
Ja, ja. You know.
This is all the wine left. The looters stripped the shipwreck clean.
Fucking hell.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Hack up, huh? Nog een boven? Oh.
Ella! That's the warehouse. The wild mushrooms will be in there somewhere. Ella! The customs warehouse. Better get looking for those mushrooms. Wine and wild mushrooms. That's all of it. I should go to the girl and the witch at the temple.
In ieder geval de victorie.
Come on. Yeah. Here's everything you asked for.
Thank you, Misthios. Now, I just need a more personal artifact. The last ingredient.
I've come this far. I'll see it through. What else do you need, witch?
No, no. What I need, the girl can provide. I'll give you whatever you need to be with Etios. We'll just need a little snip of your beautiful locks. Your part in this is done, Misthios. Come to the selection ceremony at Aetios' house to witness the fruits of your labor. It's the one overlooking the sea. You've got to come! Once Etios picks me, I'll make sure to pay you your due.
I hope he has deep pockets. His love didn't come cheap.
Come. There's much left to do. See you at the ceremony, Misthios.
What?
Misthios! Kill the snake! She did this to me! She made me bald! I'm sorry, my love. Give me a moment. Some peasants need my attention.
You said a little bit of her hair. Explain this.
Explain? It's clear, beautiful, gullible, idiot girl falls prey to her competition. She set me up! Etios picked her instead! He didn't even take a second look at me.
Why would you do such a thing?
Aetios can be no one's but mine. I'm the one who truly loves him. I grew up with him. I've always been the one looking out for him. You think I'd let some starry-eyed fledgling after his wealth steal the love of my life from me? Aetios doesn't know what's good for him. He's been eyeing this one for a while now. He liked the way she looked, so I changed that.
What happened to the potion?
Why, she drank it. And look, it worked wonderfully. She added a lock of my hair to the potion, and then made me drink it. I didn't feel anything strange at the time, but when I did, all my hair, it just began to fall off.
What trickery is this? You used her hair in a spell?
A spell? Are you idiots? If only something so convenient existed. It's simple alchemy. With a little knowledge of poisonous local flora, anything is possible. And wild mushrooms are known to cause violent reactions. But honestly, I've never seen anyone go bald. Just a horrible rash at best. This went better than I expected.
I was promised to rock me. Just give it to me. I didn't sign up for any of this drama.
Technically, the girl asked you for the items, not me.
She's making fools of us both! Kill her, Mistios!
You're crazy. You'll pay for this.
She played the game and she lost. There's nothing to pay for. You believe she's innocent in all this? She tried to get ahead with magic, so spare me the hypocrisy. Just leave and take your bald friend with you.
Please, Mistios, do something!
Guards! There's a witch in our midst!
What are you doing?
The Mistios speaks the truth! Look what she did to me! She poisoned me and made me hideous! Someone please help!
Ah, you watch your back, Mistios. I'll have your head.
I've known her all my life. She's a witch. That explains a lot.
What's a little girl doing in a clay pit?
Oh, Mistios. Hi, Mistios. I'm just preparing something for my friends. I've been here all day, but I still need more clay. I need enough for all of them.
What you're doing for your friends is very nice. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Really? You think so? I was thinking of getting them some other things, though.
You're a generous friend. What do you want to give them?
I want to give them some nice jewelry.
You mean jewelry?
That's what I said.
You don't look like you can afford any. Honestly.
I know. That's why I was going to get some shiny stones in the abandoned mines and a few pearls from the lagoon. But I've been stuck here all day with the clay, and the abandoned mines are kinda scary. Do you think you could help me get some gifts for my friends? It makes them happy and that'll make me happy. I'll make some jewelry for you too, for helping me.
Gladly, young lady. I'll see to it you get the best pearls and shiny stones. And I wouldn't mind some jewelry myself.
Yay! Thank you. You're really nice for a big, scary-looking person.
These pearls you talked about, where can I find them?
North of the clay pits, in the lagoon. They're just sitting there in the water, but there are some big sharks in there. Be careful.
Where are these abandoned mines with your shiny stones?
The mine is in the meadow, west of the temple.
I'll see what I can find. Where are all your friends?
They'll be coming soon, just a little longer.
Speak up, child. I can't hear you.
Never mind. I'll introduce you to them later.
Okay, that's all I need to know. I'll see you later.
I should be done here soon. Meet me at the cliff overlooking the lagoon, okay? I'll introduce you to my friends. Thanks, Mistios.
That's the lagoon with the pearls.
Hm?
This is the lagoon the little girl mentioned.
Dit is even hier. Maar donker jong daar ja. Oh, geen al. Oh, je vriendje zet je eraf of zo? Gaat hij bij je ouders op mee? Huh? Oh. Oh fuck it, you have to take it. Nee, ik kan mezelf niet via headset en tv 2 keer. Dat is tv. Ja. No.
That's enough pearls.
Jouw rijkendste? Hoezo? Nou, jij rijdt op, ja, toen hè, weet je in de horens dat het helemaal niet door die wedstrijd trekt, rijdt uit en ga van door, doei. Ja, nog eens 1. Dit is niet, dan schakelen we naar de 2. Ja, dat was toen hè. Dat dacht ik wel. Heb je slecht internet? Nee.
Ja, ik ben in de middel of nowhere. Hallo, we gaan er allemaal boven hier.
Ja. Rechten bij jullie ook of niet?
Nee, nou.
Ja, hier regent het wel.
Maar ik zeg het ook.
Niet zo'n beetje ook. Storm Dennis. Gewoon doorrijden.
Ja, maar dat is niet zo. Denk het nog. Helemaal. Dat die auto die niet van de weg
The abandoned mines with the shiny stones.
Hij ligt gewoon op de bank. Ja. Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Ga nou op. Hoe lang moet het rijden? Hoe lang moet je nog rijden? Ik ben in slaap gevallen. Ik zeg, ik ben in slaap gevallen. Ja, gisteren. En dus eigenlijk al een half uurtje voordat ik eigenlijk gewoon werd wakker. Bullshit.
I've got the pearls and the shiny stones. I should return to the little girl.
Hoppa.
The little girl and her friends. She got here sooner than I thought she would.
Mistios! You made it just in time. My friends have finally arrived.
I don't see anyone else here but us.
What?
Mooi weg,
Silly
hoor.
Mistios. Can't you
Mooi
see
weg.
them? They're right over there.
Ja.
The one on the left is Theo, and the one on the right
Ja, mooi
is
met die
Emma.
lapjes. Ja.
They look friendly, but I don't think they really count as your friends.
What do you mean? They're my friends. I made them.
I know you made them, but
Mother told me to make friends, Mistios, and I did.
this isn't the way to make friends. Tell your mother that...
I can't! She's dead, Mistios.
Wacht.
Mother is
Vertel het
dead.
verhaal, maar die kwaliteit
She
en zo, die
joined
hoor
the
je aan.
pirates. Told me she'll bring back so much drachmi. We could swim in
En het
it.
beeld is ook
But
langzaam.
one day, she came back, Mistios. Her favorite white robe was all red. And she told
Hoor je
me
mij
to
wel goed
take
aan? Want ik
care
hoor
of
jou
myself
voor de helft.
and make more friends. But I've never had any friends. I didn't know what she meant. So I thought
Ja, wat is
really
dat, ja?
hard.
Maar het
And
beeld
made
is
my
ook
friends
heel-
out of clay. Did I make
Ah.
a mistake?
Ja, dan moet je vrouw even gaan
Mother
schillen.
won't be upset at me, right? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
No, child, no. You did great. Your mother would be proud of you.
Oh,
Friends come in all shapes and sizes.
Geweldig.
I have an eagle, and he's a close friend of mine.
Wow, really? That's so cool.
Here you go. Your gifts for your friends as promised. Why don't you go put them on for them?
Wel leuk,
I'm sure they'll like that.
Thank you, Mistios. You're the best. I'll go do that right now.
Ik zie mezelf. Wel leuk hoor.
I'm sorry, child. I could not break your heart. Even if it was good for you.
Wat nou aan het doen?
Zo. Ja,
Ja, ik weet niet wat je aan het doen bent, joh. Ik ben gewoon aan het kijken van wat jij aan het doen bent. Oh god. Oh jezus. Nou, succes.
Oh ja, Bob, dan ik gewoon aan te zeggen. Toch, pa?
Gasten rechts, hè?
Oh ja, Bob, man.
Koppeling zit in het midden.
Oh ja,
Hey. Hallo?
Yeah, about 300 of them. So you're kind of new to it. I need to know how
Hallo?
to go on camera. I've heard these sex
Oh.
film and offended.
Is die guy weg?
Ja.
Hoe zit dat dan?
Nee, niet zo.
Wat zei je?
Er wordt niet zoveel gezegd. Let's go.
Eeuw.
Oh.
Wat ben je nu aan het doen dan?
Niks eigenlijk.
Klinkt leuk.
Is het niet echt eigenlijk hoor.
Toch niet?
Kijk even verstandig zijn.
Is er echt nog een derde man voor Rocket League?
Niks online.
Dat moet ook in de krant dat jij geen andere Rocket League speler online hebt.
Zijn dit een hele goede wezen. Weet die de Division 2, ja.
Ja.
Een tientje.
Dan koop je die.
Waarom niet? Laten we deze doen dan. Ja, 50% korting voor 60 en een tientje. Deze is redelijk nieuw hoor. Ik heb die eerste, hè, had ik al. Hoe heet een hele uitgeput, 15.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
Ja, ik heb zoiets van...
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
Better check that out. Well, nothing here.
Eight. DDT. 9. D. Wat doen we? Nee, yo.
Ik sta zo niet aan de hoek.
Something's over there.
Die Odyssey is nog steeds sinds 2027. Welke edition heb jij? Welke edition heb jij gekocht?
De 10.
Ja? Niet de Ultra of zo?
Nee.
Waarom ben je dan?
Uit een of andere.
Digitale content. Digitale content. Exclusief speeleffect, een extra voorraad gas als voerspoor, verschillende geheime diensten. Het verschilt
Die koop ik dan. Koop ik dan. Ja?
Waarom zou je de Vision gaan halen?
Ja?
Waarom zou je de Vision gaan halen?
Omdat ik die eerste ook had, die was ook mooi.
Volgens mij is het helemaal niet zo'n heel goed spel.
Nee, ik kan online, dat is het mooiste.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Moet die ondersteen pakken. Ze moet die ondersteen pakken.
Oh, heb jij een code of zo? En de ram.
What was that?
What the fuck?
Deze wil ik eigenlijk. Voor mij is het deze. Hoe duurder een spel, hoe beter die is het eigenlijk.
Zo moet jij daarvoor betalen. What the fuck?
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmae, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother. I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Ja.
Think you can beat me, do you?
Lekker. Dat was nog wel lekker.
Nou, Tom vond dat... Tom vond dat...
Ja, die rust zijn... Onafhankbaar.
Ik gewoon... Alles daar. Ja, die. Apex. Nee, meest denk ik. Ja. Had ik nog.
Can I help you, merchant?
You? Oh, my husband told me about how you spared his life in the fishing district.
Well, your husband could have been in a lot of trouble threatening a man like the politician Metiochos. But I know he and his friends meant well.
Of course, you're right. But he took your advice, and a bunch of us Athenians have gotten together to help the fishing district. And now we need your help again, too.
I'm listening.
I'm too busy tending my stall, but I need to deliver these new sandals made for a local beggar. We have a clothing drive here now. See? I told you we're turning things around. All thanks to you.
So you want me to bring it to him?
You got it. The job will be finished once it arrives.
It won't be easy, but I'll take care of it.
By the gods, thank you, Mistios.
I should get going.
Χαρίσαμε τη ζωή.
We'll be watching you, Mistios.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe?
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in these.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Ben.
The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made
Ja.
his grand entrance.
Je bent er wel.
Only slightly.
Zeker.
Herodotus.
Wat ga je eigenlijk doen nu?
No problem letting me know when
helemaal
I'm not
niks.
welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Even 11 uur wachten.
11 uur?
Ja.
Tot 11 uur of?
He needs these so that the
Gewoon
people
11
love
uur
him,
wachten.
and they in turn need Pericles.
Apart.
You're no different from
Jij
anyone.
12?
Do you really think these people will help me?
Goeie wifi hebben jullie.
They will if you get them to trust you.
Dat zei het om.
And you've
Dat jullie goede
wisely
wifi
dressed for
hebben.
the occasion.
Zeker.
Being trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted.
Slimme die jak hier doorheen een internetkabel in.
Come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues.
Oh, nee, wat gedaan hoor, je hebt.
Sophocles
Ja,
and
gedaan.
Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date.
We gaan meer games hebben, maar we zijn
Stones
gespeeld.
as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Weet je wat ik ga doen?
Nou.
I'm not sure
Ga weg.
great is the term I would use.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At
Ik
least
dacht
he
dat het veel
wore
later
shoes
was.
for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. Listen closely.
Oh, hé, we gingen er heel vroeg uit, hè?
Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild
Allemaal
gestures
geregeld en allemaal geverzel.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Ja, ik ben heel sorry, man.
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Nice.
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blooded. I've had my fill. Perhaps later. First,
a new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different. It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
Well, if you'll excuse us, I'm working on my impression of you. I call it the pretty monkey.
I suppose you've come here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That ridiculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic lord. But he doesn't talk about drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, you get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is forever.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right one for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done yet, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'm gonna be single forever.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely horrifying. Delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan works.
touche for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Care for another impression? My favorite is Sophocles.
That one isn't funny.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every pity seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we artists think.
Let's conjure Dionysus, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
Ready for more?
Ik moet me gedragen, even serieus. Als kind zag ik Tarzan halfnaakt. Aladdin was een kind. Als een poetsen kwam op middernacht thuis. Batman reed meer dan
I could
200
outdrink
kilometer.
both of you with one
Nee,
hand.
weet je, sliep met
Let's
7
have
mannen.
some more.
Valt echt niet bij mij.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
You ready for another?
What's my nationality? Here's some things that inspire me.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every piece, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg us to be offered his divine. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best.
Ben.
He still keeps his office in Argos.
Hallo.
She went to him for help. There's
Hallo.
no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to me?
En mijn mattie voor jou heeft toch ook gewoon Rocket League?
Ja.
Kom eens 3 Rocket League dan.
Daar man. Wat gaat er?
Wat zeg jij?
Wat gebeurt?
Mind her. She likes to watch. Hey, look at you. Such
Ik zeg letter.
Heel.
I can see.
Heel.
Has taken such an Did you?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard.
Hallo?
Sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Hallo?
Then doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil. I help you find who you're looking for.
Goedendag.
Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind, I promise to pour the oil on you and lick it off.
Waar is de rest dan? Ja, ik heb nog niet. Oh.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams at you with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Dionysus, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
What did you have in mind?
One of us will sing, then the other, and then back again. We'll take turns making verses, and whoever makes the best is the winner.
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
I think you should, Aristophanes.
Fine, fine. But let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
The flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war, war.
Without our fathers and mothers, we row straight to Hades or the belly of Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life we row, row, row.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
So grab your spears and grab your daggers, plunge them deep in. Heroes they'll make us. This is war, war, war. This is war, war, war.
War, war, war.
War, war, war.
Enough, enough. You're a great singer.
The best. You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
I was just about to come find you. Clearly, you were thinking the same thing I was.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pieterra? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Oh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasimachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves ability. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasimachos says.
If you say so. Aspasia.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've
Er is
ever
een nieuwe
done.
guy de party gejoind.
Need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Ik zat al een party.
Nee, maar ik... En Arie is hond uitlaten en Kevin is weg.
Dat weet ik, ja, Magnus.
I've had enough
Yeah.
Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Nou, de groetjes en tot morgen. Ja, ga ik ook doen. Ik ga als eerste. Ja, dat is goed, man. Doe het. Oké, is goed. Tot morgen. Oké, doei. Doei.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
Van account
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
You.
Bye, Alexio.
eten gehad. Oh, heb je al lekker eten?
Yo.
Yo.
Oh.
Ga je weer op MG3?
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, stinkvoetjes heb jij. Jij stinkvoetjes.
Hey, moet je eens accepteren.
Oh, je bent zo lekker.
Hallo?
Moetie, moetie.
Ja.
Good girl. The bees in your walk. Tak, tak, tak. Tak.
Chill man.
Ja, jongen, chill. Chill met die flikkerbeel. Kun je wel met je oogjes weer lekker kuiten?
Wie wil
Maar het
potje spelen?
interesseert me je first.
Wie is waar aan het spelen bij de way?
Dan moet ik first. Moet ze allemaal maar komen.
Ja,
Oh, keep it.
Daar kun je allemaal uit. Zie je het mij?
kan op zich wel. Switch denk ik iedereen.
Ook switch aan de andere kant. Ja,
Switch.
iedereen switcht.
Wacht, ik sla even mijn game op en switch ik ook.
Heel lekkertje.
Goed vertrouwen hebben we weer in elkaar. Nou, switch ik ook, hoor je me zo.